All right, everybody, welcome to the show. It's called the Business to Business Network Show. My name is Rex Perry, and for over 20 years now, we've been doing a one-hour weekend show talking business, politics, economics with different business people and guests, and we have three fantastic guests. By the way, we're recording on video, so you can find us on YouTube. Go to our website, 123bz.com. Our first guest, introduce yourself, Danny.
Daniel Jaramillo, CEO of Right Away Lending.
Excellent. And Michele?
Michele Robbins, LPT Realty.
Excellent. Jason?
Jason Predovich with First Integrity Title.
Excellent. And Danny, you've kind of put this team together. Tell us a little bit about your team and what you guys are doing.
We're doing a lot of things, from just everyday real estate transactions, different strategies, with Jason here at First Integrity, always thinking of new innovative ways to just build your client base and just keep on staying on top of, what's in the market and new things that are trending.
And you're the lender side. Now, Michele, you do the real estate. Tell us a little bit about your background.
Yes, absolutely. So I used to actually be an appraiser and decided that it was more of a fit for me to be the forefront of the real estate as a realtor for my clients. And I just loved the negotiating. I loved the whole aspect of everything. And being an Arizona native, I feel like I really bring that value home to all my clients.
I'm a native, too. I went to Prescott High School, born in Prescott. Where'd you go to high school?
I went to high school at Red Mountain High School.
Red Mountain.
In
Wow,
East Mesa,
that's
yes.
Fantastic. And Jason, tell us a little bit about your background and what you do.
I've been in this industry for about 25 years. Started as a loan officer back in the day and had my own brokerage for many years. And then 2008, 2009, when the market crashed, kind of lost everything and had to reinvent myself. So that's what I do now is I help people that are struggling in their business to help them get to where they want to be and build a game plan behind it.
You do like marketing game plans? And
yeah, so basically what we do, we're a title and escrow company. So we are the third-party independent person that helps these guys out. So when the contracts come in, we handle both sides, the buy side, sell side.
You get all the paperwork together, make it go smooth.
I always tell everybody we're the most important person in that transaction.
Make it pretty.
Yeah, but what we also did is we build a marketing division to help them as well, too. So
Fantastic.
We want to help them grow their business so we can get those escrows in.
Fantastic. Daniel, let's talk financing and the market a little bit. Tell us what's happening out there. Everybody always wants to know about the rates, but stuff. Tell us a little bit of what you're seeing.
What I've been seeing over the last week, I would say 3 to 5 days, is on the government products. The ARMs have shifted.
FHA, VA,
USDA. The ARM products have really shifted to a very, very good point right now.
When you say ARM, are you talking about adjustable?
5-year fixed adjustables.
So It's fixed for 5 years.
Correct.
And then after that, it adjusts.
After that, it adjusts.
You got to go into a little bit of detail for people. What do you? Because we know the nomenclature, but you got to.
It could adjust up or down. People think that it turns into a balloon payment, which means that loan is due in full. That is not correct. It could adjust around depending on where the margins are in the index, but. The product right now, a 5-year ARM, we've priced out a few loans, and they've actually touched under 5%.
Wow.
As of late. So a lot of people are looking to streamline refinance into those 5-year fixed. Still, where they're predicting that the rates are still going to be falling. So you're looking to do that and then just refinance, within the next year or so.
See, that you just learned something because for a long time they didn't do these adjustable rate mortgages since the 2008 challenge, but now they're starting to bleed back in.
They are.
Excellent. And it helps people get in. You got to get into the house.
Get in the house, get the job done, and then it's, they're doing 2-1 buy downs, other things of that nature anyways. 5-year fixed, now you got 5 years with that lower rate, and it's even safer.
What's interesting, Michele, with your background as an appraiser, wow, I love that because you can do the comparables, you can analyze the situation, both for home buyers and investors.
Absolutely. And it really gives me a leg up because I also did fixing and flipping back in, the big boom. And so I can tell you where your value needs to be, not only from, so that it will appraise, but also to make sure that you're pricing your home correctly, that if you are a buyer, that you're not overpaying for the home. And then also letting you know, hey, if you do these few things at this price point, this is going to put you and give you that advantage of everything you're looking for in a home and in the area or the community that you want to be in.
And that's so important to have a coach.
Yes.
And it's a buyer's market right now.
It is. It is. Even though a lot of sellers still think it is a seller's market, it is a buyer's market. And if you are working with a seller, if you're pricing your property correctly and you're making it show worthy, you're really making it, kiss, right? The market. You are getting that exposure and you are still selling very quickly if you price it correctly.
If you do it right. Talk about some marketing ideas. Tell us maybe some stories of ideas of events or products you guys have done, Jason.
We are pretty innovative in the title world. So it's, most title companies are going to go, hey, let's meet with you. We can do some postcards and flyers. Nothing wrong with that, but we want to kind of take it even further. So when I meet with an agent, we basically build out a complete game plan, break down their business, what they're currently doing, what they're not doing, and if there's something we can add to the table. With us, it's more about innovative products. So we have a lot of products that we use that are all with AI. We add a little bit of algorithm in there, and it's more predictive and strategic to a target that they're going to market to.
And you work in the digital field.
I do.
And tell us, search engine optimization. This stuff is important.
It is. It's definitely important. It depends on who you want to talk to. SEOs are really great, but honestly, like in our world, it's social media. It's the easiest, most affordable way to get out there.
Facebook still, the Instagram, the Twitter, the TikTok, everything. And Danny, you're seeing that in your business as far as your marketing stuff, because you team up with people.
Absolutely. A lot of co-branding, videos, video tours, home tours. Lead generation is really where I believe is the forefront of growing your business. Taking those videos and not just making them, content creation and being an influencer, but actually pushing money behind the ad pushes is really where the money is at, and targeting people who are actually interested, not just showing all your friends, hey, I do this every single day, and more of like a show off. It's more getting people who are really interested. Instead of paying $30, $40, $50 per lead for buying Zillow leads or internet leads, you're actually creating your own internet lead yourself, which you're paying pennies on the dollar. And you are spending the money to do that, and you have to stay consistent with it. But if you're doing it the right way, I think that's really where you can grow your business the most.
And are you talking about Facebook and Instagram type stuff?
Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, TikTok, LinkedIn. That's really good for recruiting. From what I've seen, that's what's worked best for me on the recruiting side. But yeah, Facebook, Meta, I believe that's really where it's at. As long as you are doing it the right way, paying someone who specializes in that. Yeah, you can go learn all that stuff, but if you have someone who just focuses on that for you, I think that's where you'll truly see the success.
And you're looking for agents that want to team up with you.
Absolutely. Agents, new loan officers, quality loan officers who actually, make this their full-time career. They're not just, taking a family and friends who's saying, I'm looking for a loan. I want people who specialize in their craft that, maybe 10 years or more experience. But real estate agents, always looking, but I would say even more so business owners. I really want to deal with business owners themselves, because real estate agents are getting calls and messages every day, all day long. Give me a deal, where a business owner is not getting bothered by loan officers. I'm actually trying to help them promote their business, and then I stay on top of mine for them to refer their network to myself.
Excellent. And again, when you're working with buyers, you want the buyers to talk to the lender first.
Yes.
And explain why that's important.
It's important to be pre-qualified so you know what your spending power is. And if you don't know what that is, you're kind of throwing spaghetti at the wall to see what sticks and going, oh, well, I love this home. And then you find out that you can't afford it. Or maybe you find that you could afford something more, and maybe we find a better solution for you on how to get your short and long-term goals achieved. And that's really where having a power partner in your pocket to, navigate those waters with you. So whether you speak with me first, I'm going to turn you over to Danny so that he can help collaborate, so we can make sure we are doing our educating you, but also doing our service and justice for you in making everything the best that you could possibly ask for, so that you're going, gosh, I didn't even know it was going to be this easy. And a lot of times I feel like it's that Staples easy button that you're pushing. You're like, wow, I didn't know it could be this easy or fun, even being in real estate or getting your feet wet in real estate, even starting your own real estate portfolio if that's what you so choose.
And very important to understand that the commission's still paid by the seller.
It is.
So the buyers when you call Michelle, she's working for free for you. She's doing all. You get paid a commission, but the commission's paid. So why would a buyer want to go in? Let's say they're going into a production home builder like Shea Homes. Why would they do that without bringing an agent with them? It's more important to have representation. Don't you agree?
That's a great question. There is the builders represent themselves, those nice people at the sales office, and some of them are
They're
really
very
great,
nice people. We're
but
good
they're
people.
paid for by the builder to represent the builder. And if you want someone in your pocket that's going to make sure that everything's how you want it, and even negotiate and have those relationships where they're like, hey, I know you can do a little better than that. And that's where having a negotiation expert on your side and someone who's going to represent you and have your best interests in mind is going to give you the best advantage.
And you might be able to get window treatments and a backyard landscape. You might be able to get things thrown in that they don't even know they could do.
I've had it where I've been able to get them lower interest rates. I've had it where we've been able to get an extra $10,000 or even $20,000 in incentives or upgrades. So it really is going to depend on what really is important to my client, my buyers, so that we find that fit and we make it work.
So you're the one that pulls it all together, and it's good. It's important to have a team like this that knows how to make sure that they get the paperwork across the T's. But you all bring it together as part of escrow, and educate the audience a little bit about title insurance.
So basically what we want to do with house insurance is we want to protect both parties, correct? So like, for example, client A is listing their house. They want to sell that house. Well, before we even get it to the market, us at First Integrity will actually pull a prelim to make sure there's no issues with that. We don't want any liens, any judgment, anything that's bad with that property.
It's going to attach to the title.
We want to find out day one.
Yeah.
And it just makes it for a smooth transaction.
Yeah, and this is important because that insurance makes sure that when you go to sell the house later, there's no issues. I used to be a title officer years and years ago, and a lot of people don't know this, but you have to check even the buyer. You have to make sure the buyer doesn't have any outstanding judgments because that could now attach. And tax liens and that IRS liens. So this is key.
Correct.
This is very important. Now let's get Danny. Let's get some contact information. We got a minute left. How do they get
in touch with me? Social media at Right Away Lending, RIGHT Away Lending. Phone number 602-465-2800.
One more time.
602-465-2800.
Michelle Robbins, LPT Realty, and you can find me at Mrs.MichelleRobbins at Facebook or on Instagram, and that number is 480-580-7700. My cell direct is 480-580-7700.
And Jason.
Jason Predovich, jason.predovich.1, and my 602-410-3541.
One more time.
602-410-3541.
You guys, this has been fantastic. We got to do a commercial break. Everybody stay tuned. We're going to be right back. I think this is going to be a fantastic